It's a condition that sends thousands of seniors to the hospital each year, but the thing is, age doesn't necessarily matter. Today on Delmarva Life, you're going to find out what the condition is and how kids of any age can feel the effects of it as well.
Giving birth is a miracle moment, but every once in a while that miracle is taken a whole step further.
It was a moment that really did, even though it's cliched, we caught our breath. It really felt like a moment of awe.
Coming up, find out what that awe moment was and just how rare it is.
Do you have kids or grandkids who love to use the bathtub as their indoor pool, and no matter how many times you warn them not to, they inevitably get the water in their mouths? Well, today we're going to tell you about a condition known as secondary drowning and the signs you need to look for even several hours after their exposure to water.
Well, after a burst water pipe knocked out the heat in the kennel area here at the Caroline County Humane Society, they're back in action. I'm out here today trying to get some of their residents, like Cody here, adopted.
And once you take one or two of them home, you'll need to give them a little TLC. We'll show you how this woman is giving a whole new meaning to pampered pooch.
And just as some primetime television favorites are winding down for the season, others are just getting ready to start. Today we're going to hear from Josh Duhamel and Dean Witters about their highly anticipated new CBS drama, Battle Creek.
And 15-year-old Summer Sneed takes the Delmarva Life stage. Delmarva Life starts right now. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Lisa Bryant.
I'm Jimmy Hoppa. Welcome to Delmarva Live from historic Studio D.
All right, I'm done. I'm fed up. I've had it. I need spring.
Oh, okay.
I don't like the winter anymore. And you know, daylight saving time, 8 days away. That'll make it seem closer.
That helps.
And of course, spring is 21 days away.
Only 3 weeks. We can make it.
You know what else I'm fed up with?
What?
Hearing about the dress.
The dress.
Have you heard about the dress?
The dress.
Everyone is talking about the dress. Now take a look at it. What color do you see? You know what's really interesting about this is when I looked at this picture the first time.
The whole controversy is, because I'm just learning this, some people see it as blue and black, some see it as white and gold.
What do you see right there?
See, I see blue and black.
I see blue and black too, but this morning when we were looking at the picture, I had it on my computer and I saw white and gold, and I took the same picture and I showed it to my husband and he saw the black and blue. So
really?
I don't know. It's one of those things, but I tell you what, if you want to read more and get some local reaction to this dress, all you need to do is go to WBOC.com, click on our picture at the top of the page.
With you something else to be done with. Well, you have done it again. Christopher Elmar Shaver was wanted by the Sheriff's Office on a district court bench warrant issued for failure to appear on the charge of burglary 4th degree, and he has been arrested. Good job.
Yeah, good job indeed. Now, there's something you can do this weekend to guarantee fresh produce all summer long. This is really cool. Saturday is National CSA Sign-Up Day. CSA stands for Community Supported Agriculture. Here's how it works. To join a CSA, members buy a share of the harvest during the winter, and then they get a box of local produce each week throughout the spring and summer growing months. Now, Pfeiffer Orchards in Camden, Wyoming offers CSA memberships. Pfeiffer's Delmarva Box CSA program is an 18-week program. However, they have 9-week programs available too. If you would like to sign up, go to our website, WBOC.com. Click on our picture at the top of the page. That sounds like something really neat.
It really does. Okay, so fresh vegetables. How about fresh flowers?
Okay.
Here's your chance to get a twofer. Here's part of the committee planning the Talbot Hospice's 2nd annual Welcome Spring Bouquet fundraiser, selling bouquets of fresh spring flowers for $20 to benefit Talbot Hospice. Bouquets are going to be available for pickup March 19th at the Easton Firehouse. Last year's event sold 444 bouquets. The goal this year is to sell 600.
All right, something else that's going on this weekend in Cambridge, they're celebrating the heritage of the muskrat. That's on Sunday. The 4th annual Crawfish Boil and Muskrat Stew Fest in downtown Cambridge runs from noon to 5, and there's lots to do and eat. I love this picture here. Dorchester County muskrat stew and boiled crawfish flown in live from Louisiana. Hot dogs, burgers, raw oysters, and other foods also will be on the menu. Ooh, my tummy's growling.
You know, since you said that, if you've ever picked up your food or maybe your drink at the counter, you have probably seen a tip bucket there or a tip jar. Jared Folk reached out to our producer Annie about something called the Tip Bucket Challenge. A Facebook page was recently posted called Tip Bucket Challenge, and with it, Jared Folk challenges bartenders to donate one night's tips to the charity that's featured, a different one every month. Jared says he chose the Jimmy V Foundation for his tips from Tuesday, January 20th, and raised nearly $540 in one night. Now, Jared says he knows that not every bartender can do once a month. He's going to try, but if every bartender could at least donate one night's tips a year, that would be a great place to start.
Just imagine.
Now,
yeah.
the next event's coming up March 11th to benefit the March of Dimes.
Yeah. Hey, are you thinking about going on a little bit of a road trip? Well, I know somebody who's going to France, Spencer Valenti. Guess why? Because he and his history teacher at Dover High School are one of 15 student teacher teams chosen to participate in the expense-paid National History Day program. They're visiting Normandy, where Allied forces landed on D-Day. The junior wrote a quick application essay for the program that will immerse students and their teachers in the history of the Normandy invasion and the service members who gave their lives.
How about
that is really cool. As part of the program, Spencer is researching Private William Verderamo, right?
Right. Yeah.
So have a good time. Enjoy all that over there in Normandy.
He's from Delaware, a soldier from Delaware.
Yeah.
Now, here's something that you do not see very often. Jake Claypool of Stephenville had taken his son out sledding when he saw this 3-foot snake on the ice of a stormwater management pond. Yes, he is alive. He's just moving really, really slow. Bill Killen of the Y Research and Education Center at the University of Maryland Extension in Queenstown identifies the snake as a garter snake. He said it's rare that they come out in the bitter cold like this. Killen said unless it was able to find its way under cover, that was probably lunch for a bird right there. Now, you may not want to try to save that snake from the ice, but what if it was your dog? Just in case you haven't already seen this video of a shirtless man breaking through the ice. It's either a creek or a small pond to save a drowning dog. We knew you'd want to see this. This actually is from last winter. I think you can actually hear the pup crying there.
Yes.
It is amazing to see this. Now, obviously, never a good idea for you to go into water that's frozen over because of the health dangers that it poses to you. But from what we can tell, it looks like both man and beast made it back just fine.
Oh,
isn't that amazing?
that is amazing. One member of the family you would certainly save from the water is your baby. But what if you weren't there? Later we learn about a couple of programs that help your baby learn swim techniques. One program when they're as young as 6 months.
But what if tragedy does strike? As it turns out, you don't always have to be in a body of water to drown. Still ahead, we're going to learn about something called secondary drowning and how it can impact your kids on land.
Plus, one mom shares her incredible birth story, how her prematurely born baby has become a medical marvel, one doctors won't soon forget.
Unfortunately, heart failure is no medical marvel. It affects more than 5 million people in the U.S. After the break, we're going to learn about the different types of heart failure and how to prevent it from happening in the first place.
And a little later on, Summer Sneed is here to sing us into the weekend. Delmarva Life, we'll be right back.
Delmarva Life is brought to you by Sussex County Federal Credit Union, guiding you to your financial future. Peninsula Regional Medical Center, honored to serve the entire Delmarva Peninsula since 1897. Your local York and LG dealers, and State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.